What is what it do boo boo? What's crack-a-lackin'? How goes it, brethren and sistren out there? How you guys doing? Happy Monday, Tuesday. I don't know what today is. It's Monday. Happy Monday, you guys. Damn. Thought I'd do something new today. I was thinking we would finish the Kybalion, but nah. We only have one chapter left, so we'll just ride that one till the wheels fall off. We can't end it too soon because that means it's going to be over forever. So if you are already in the room, what's up? Hello. Nice to see you again. As you know by now, we start this off in about 10 minutes or so. Give people a chance to filter into the room. If you're watching this when we're not live, same applies to you. Feel free to fast forward or just be weird with us in the background. That's cool too. So I'm your host, Keith, your man of letters, as per usual, here to bring you knowledge, information, and a little bit of entertainment. Because what use is anything if it's not at least interesting? So try to bridge that gap. Try to bridge the gap between what's useful, practical, what's going to help your life or help your soul, and going to entertain you at the same time. Hopefully I'm doing my job. Let's see here. Where were we? Let me open up you guys' YouTubes, so that I can read the comments and whatnot. Where are we at? Also, I was gonna do the live tonight, but I caught a little bug or something, man. I caught a little something, and my throat's a little something. I'm not sure how long it's gonna hold up. So I'm gonna try and do this video, not where I'm so much preaching to you guys, because I've read them and I've studied the Kybalion and I've studied the Emerald Tablets, more so the Kybalion. For the most part, I know them. It's you guys that I would like to hear from in this video. What do you guys think? What do you find the Emerald Tablets useful? Do you find the Kybalion useful? Are they just far too introspective to be of any valuable practical use in an everyday world, especially a world like ours? I don't know. That's what we're here to talk about. So again, let me open the channel back up. Wait a minute. It says we're live, but here we are. Wait a minute. Whoa. It says we're live, but got the sniffs. It's a live studio. Hello. Nice to see you. Shasta Gaia, I'm assuming that's pronounced. Usuals. How you guys doing? How's you guys' Monday going so far? You guys having a good Monday? Uh-oh. We were running the live earlier today at my pops' house. Sorry I cut off on you guys. The damn greenhouse got too hot and overheated my phone. And then I tried to go outside, no reception, yada yada. But we're back. So Milan Popic. An unfamiliar name. Thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot. Actually, God bless you too, man. God bless you too. Thanks for kicking it with us. Are you here because of the Emerald Tablets or because of the Kybalion? Do you have a history with the two bodies of work? painting a mandala. Ooh, Shasta, you basically nailed it on the head for the direction that I was going with this topic. You see, the Kybalion is a nuts and bolts. Cabalion is a nuts and bolts of existence. This happens, this happens, this happens. These are the way the pieces move. Have fun. Whereas the Emerald Tablets is super coded. It's deep in codes. Super deep in codes. And if you're not really familiar with coding and how the ancients coded, which means you have to read from a whole bunch of different topics, a whole bunch of different cultures and what they had to say before you can start tying one thing into another, noticing the similarities, noticing the patterns. So plus the secret to infinite life is in the Emerald Tablets by just meditating 4 hours a day facing the 4 different cardinal directions. But I don't know of anyone who's actually tried that to see if it works or not. And feel like I wrote them. Marlon says, the tablets speak to me and feel like I wrote them. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that. After I did the audiobook on the Emerald Tablets and I sent them out and I listened to them over and over again, I started to realize, like, fuck, is this something? Maybe it's because I was listening to my own voice as it came through, but damn, it felt like something else. Art Campos, which is your favorite book? Kybalion or Emerald Tablets? I'm gonna try and get this mic. Let me know if I'm if the volume's not loud enough on this thing, or if it's too loud. By the way, this is a user-friendly video that came out way wrong. Feel free to burn yourself some oregano, pour yourself a glass of wine, make yourself a sandwich, take your shoes off, stay a while. Depending upon the dialogue, if you guys are going ham with the questions and the back and forth and the really good thought vomits and good thought ideas to really run in circles with something that goes as deep as the Emerald Tablets and the Kybalion, we'll run this bitch till the sun comes up. Maybe not, just kidding, I have work tomorrow. So we'll keep it short. And if not, and this is a short video, and we have time, then I'm going to crank out the last chapter of the Kybalion. We might kick this off pretty soon here, though. I guess I'll just give a short synopsis of both one, of the Kybalion and of the Emerald Tablets. One of the reasons why I decided to make this video was because both of these two texts are supposedly the same exact thing. The Kybalion is a distilled version of the Emerald Tablets, though it does leave out a whole lot at the same time. Got my oregano pen in hand. Guys, this is oregano. Not to be confused with anything else that you put inside of a pipe and burn and light on fire and inhale. I do not condone the use of anything except for sunshine and air and the Caribbean. So, welcome to Man of Letters. Shasta, first of all, I'm trying to do the same damn thing you're doing. Yeah.
and then watch the game over there somewhere if you want to watch the ending of the game.
What game? The finals? Oh, damn, that's tonight, huh? Yeah. I'm on live right now. I'll let you know when I'm off.
Okay.
You guys are going shopping?
Yeah, I need to get a Dell. Do you have a charger for a Dell?
No.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
My bad. Shit, where was I? Okay, my favorite version of the Emerald Tablets. No, I've only read the first one that pops up on the index site, on the Kybalion index, and I briefly read through Isaac Newton's version of the Emerald Tablets, because go figure, Isaac Newton has a version of his own translation of the Emerald Tablets, which should tell you something. He was an alchemist after all. But his version was a little too heavy with the thou, and it was written in Old English. Like, fuck, you can only hang so much with that. I might get around to it eventually, but I don't. What's your favorite version? And Shasta, to answer your question, the Kybalion is the first book I recommend anyone read when they get into the spiritual world, self-help world, any fucking world, the business world, the teaching world, the growing, living world, the remembering world, the sleeping world, the waking world, and every world in between. I recommend the Kybalion. It is a more philosophical text with a spiritual undertone, you can call it, but it's also got quantum physics undertones, it's got psychology undertones, it's got geography undertones, it's got mathematical undertones, it's got physics undertones, it's got chemistry, it's got undertones of anything, because believe it or not, it really is the source of all beliefs on the planet. Trust me, I've studied a lot of things, from things you can prove with science beyond a shadow of a doubt, and things that are wishy-washy as hell. And if you're trying to change the world and create your own utopia, the Kybalion is the way to start. John Smith, how the hell is it going, man? Nice to see you in the room. Okay, so that actually was my synopsis of the Kybalion. So check this out, you guys. Sorry, I've got the sniffles. The Kybalion is this. It gives you 7 principles of the universe, of existence, not even the universe. Here's the 7 of them. Law of mentality says everything has a mental origin. 2, law of correspondence, as above, so below. Science calls it the holographic universe. It says what you find in the microcosm, way down here in this itty bitty living space, you can find in outer space, on the macrocosm. 3rd, law of vibration. Everything that is in existence is vibrating all simultaneously. Nothing is at rest. Even if something's sitting still, like this lighter sitting on my desk, seems to be at rest, but it is not. If you were to go down, you would see the electrons bouncing around the neutrons and the nuclei of the atoms. Everything that's moving emits a frequency. Matching that frequency allows us to experience things. And then you have law of polarity, says everything that exists has an opposite. Law of rhythm says says energy will bounce back and forth between the opposites. And then you have cause and effect, which says every effect has a cause, every cause has an effect. There's no such thing as coincidence. And then there is the law of gender, which says that everything that exists will exist with 2 equal parts, one being a masculine and one being a feminine. They're 2 distinct opposing qualities of energy. I believe that's it. So that's Kybalion. Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me know if the music gets too loud. Chocolates and Chasers, hello. Damn, we got the squad in here. Stephanie Ramirez, what's going on? Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't realize until I started this video that it's the finals, the NBA finals tonight. But I haven't watched not one basketball game this entire season. Been a little busy, preoccupied building an empire, and I can't build my empire if I'm tuning into someone else's empire, right? We got to tune into our own empires if we want to build our empires. And communities like this is where I like to spend my time, where there's new ideas being generated, new thoughts being generated, new questions being asked, new questions being answered, networking, vibing, chilling with the squad. This for me tends to be where it's at. Unless I'm enticed with something else on the way out, we'll see. But where were we? Someone tell me where we were. Hey, Jon Snow, you still have that bottle of The Botanist? I have yet to buy the bottle again. I was running low on cash recently, so I couldn't justify buying like a $50 bottle of gin. But I'm no longer running low on cash. I actually now have an abundance of cash, so I might go buy a bottle of The Botanist gin and really set that mood. Damn, did I say Jon Snow or did I say John Smith? Because I meant to say John Smith, but I pretty much call you Jon Snow in my head every time I say your name. So it might have come out Snow this time. You finished it a while ago. That's hella funny. Nice. We're gonna have to re-up on those. We're gonna have to re-up on those bottles. You're gonna have to send me a picture of like my YouTube channel on your screen with your bottle in it, and I'm gonna send it to their Instagram page and be like, "Yo, you guys need to sponsor my YouTube channel because I'm getting people to buy your bottle of gin because we do this dope thing called Readings by Candlelight, and all the squad tunes in, and I'm getting you sales. So what do you say, Man of Letters? Like, what not to go better with Man of Letters vibe than gin?" Which reminds me, you guys, check this out. Next year will be 2020, which means it's going to be the 20s again, which means it's going to be cool to dress really cool, swing dance, listen to live big band music, and make alcohol in your bathtub. Even though it's legal, but that doesn't matter because it's the fucking 20s, and that's what we do in the 20s. Josie Pie, what's cracking? Damn, I said snow. I did, didn't I? My bad. I didn't mean to say snow. Damn, Electro Swing. Ipandu 3. You have no idea how happy you just made me right now by knowing the name of this genre. Let's hope Electro Swing goes mainstream. Be ready for martial law. All right. Hello, Linda Johnson. The name sounds familiar. Damn, y'all, but you guys tuned in to hear about Emerald Tablets and Kybalion. I get carried away sometimes. Here's the thing about the Emerald Tablets. It is 1,000 times more interesting for me to hear and read the Emerald Tablets because it's a story, you know? It talks about Thoth, the Atlantean. It talks about his people. It talks about how his dad was the mediator between the gods and man, and how he was brought up to learn the ways of his father. And then they tapped into something dark, destroyed the world. They had to flee Atlantis. They end up in the land of Chem, right? Ancient Egypt, where people were still in the caves. And they showed the people in the caves that they were just boss as fuck and exploded a rod or something like that. Everyone was like, damn, these dudes don't fuck around. They got exploding sticks. So they're like, these dudes are the gods. Name them the gods. They teach them how to build the Sphinx and the pyramid, and then teaches you how to live forever by this ritual of meditation, and then teaches you how to rid yourself of negative energy by doing this weird vibrational thing with your body. Like the Emerald Tablets is like, it drips. You know, it drips with the, I don't know, I want to say cliche, but like a really good version of the word cliche. Like, I don't know what the fuck the word is, but it's everything you want in an occult text. It's got truth. It's got deep knowledge. It's got a beautiful story. It's got a wonderful history. Yeah, your kooky ass spells and rituals. It's great. Like, they should make a fucking movie out of the Emerald Tablets. I might even have to write my own what do you call it? Your screenplay for Emerald Tablets, so we can get this pitched to Hollywood, or maybe one of you guys want to make a documentary. But the only downside to the Emerald Tablets, like I said before, is that it's coded. It's laced with code, so you don't necessarily know when it's speaking literally or whether it's alluding to something else, because it had to sort of be filtered out by the non-worthy, which is how a lot of these occult texts go, or life in general. You could even say Hollywood is laced with codes and messages that most people overlook. Drip check, what up? Yeah, but Linda Johnson, have you listened to the Kybalion over and over again? Because I feel the same thing happens for me with. So Linda says, every time I listen to the Emerald Tablets, I get new information. Same, but I also get new information from the Kybalion. So it's still tough. It's still a toss up. You know what I mean? Cleo. Oh, I thought you were. You called Cleo now for your free tarot reading. Yeah, Salavi Studio. I believe it's the Emerald Tablets itself that say you need to read it at least 100 times before you understand what the hell's going on in there. And I'm nowhere close to that. I'm at maybe man, 9 times, if that I've heard it, and I've read it once. I've read it twice. So I'm more or less 90 more goes away from understanding what's in the Emerald Tablets, apparently. I should be taught. All right, so far we have Cleo. I'm down to be taught, you guys. I almost ordered Toth candle holders the other day. I have Anubis candle holders, but the arm broke off the other Anubis because I dropped them. So now we have an angry, armless Anubis. But I might buy some Toth candle holders. I'm down. All right, so now we just need a Hathor. We need a Ra. We need an Anubis. Sekhet. I'm not good on Egyptian gods. You guys got to help me out here. Osiris, Horus, Egil Marcoglius. Egil Marcoglius. My sign is Aries, sun, and then the horizon be Aquarius, and moon be Pisces. Yeah. Batman? We have a Batman? There's no Batman in the Egyptian gods. Nice try. I did try. I I gave it 110 too. So if I didn't pronounce that right, that's literally all I got. That's all I got. Um Damn you guys. So here's what I would say about the Emerald Tablets and about the Kybalion. You should read the Emerald Tablets to get your imagination going. And when you're ready to make shit happen, and when you're ready to really make your list on how you're going to move forward, go to the Kybalion. Damn, and listen to good music as often as you can. But yeah, neither one of them reigns supreme. The Emerald Tablets is good to get your mind going. It's good to make you feel connected to something. It's a good sort of reminder. It's almost like, oh, that like that's right. Like I've heard this before. Like this makes sense to me. Um, and then when you're good to go, bam, slam that Kybalion. Yeah. Um, hey, Pisces Moon unite though. I'm listening to swing beats on YouTube. So there's a genre that I like a lot that you guys might like too. It's called lo-fi hip hop. Lo-fi hip hop. Lo-fi hip hop. And it's really mellow, instrumental only hip hop music, but tasty, but it's like got a jazzy all the time. Sometimes it's heavy on the jazz like this, but sometimes it's just hinted at jazz, but it's got a beautiful feel, really nice melancholy feel to it. The origin, the origins of the Kybalion. So, like the Emerald Tablets, the origin of the Kybalion is up for debate. It was written by by persons that went by the three initiates, which is interesting because Hermes Trismegistus, which is another incarnation of Thoth. Trismegistus means thrice greatest, like three, because it was Thoth, Hermes, and Hermes Trismegistus. So the three initiates were who wrote the Kybalion back in 1911. I don't remember the name, but there's speculation on some random spiritual dude who just went under a pseudonym, and the article I was reading was like, it was for sure this guy, but I don't know. I don't know who the hell this dude was that was so sure that it was this other dude. So, but according to the text itself, it was written by three initiates, 1911. Pretty pivotal year, actually. I believe that was the year that the Fed was brought into power, the private banking company. What? Damn, John Smith. You guys got to check it out, though. Um, hold on a second. Hold on. Do you guys have Spotify? I'm going to put something on real quick. All right, you guys. Do me a favor. We're taxed, right? We're taxed on the original topic of this video. Unless you guys have any more questions or want to carry on, I want you guys to hear. Speaking of some dope ass music, I want you guys to hear some dope ass music. It's from a band. Where we at? I'll just play it. We're on YouTube now. Bombafia, Bombafia, Bombafia. Just got released. And this song I wrote called Ain't Got No Time came out so goddamn good. It's like jazzy, right? Because the 20s are upon us. New Orleans jazzy, sexy, fire. Isn't it distilled from juniper? Isn't what distilled from juniper? I'm confused. Oh, gin. Yes. Well, if I'm fact check me on this, I think gin is just vodka that's been flavored with juniper. By distilling juniper berries. But I could be wrong. I could have misread that. I think back in the day, some dude was like, vodka tastes like shit, but this is all we have, so let's make it taste better, and then ran juniper. We're blasting, ain't got no time. Ain't that just the tastiest thing you done ever done heard? Ooh, it's one of my pride and joys. Super stoked on how this came out. We're gonna be playing shows near you guys one day. You gotta watch out for our band. We'll come play near you guys soon. Jeremiah Sims Clark Nature asks, how deep into spirituality am I? A lot deeper than your average folk. Except glitter and gold, do I really have to sell my soul to the highest bidder that I know? Oh, 1,000 times deeper than your average person, but still nowhere close to some of these other heads that you come across. Because some people go deep into some shit that I'm not trying to go down. Because it can get dark out there. And I ain't got no time. For this. But yeah. I tend to stay on the philosophical side of spirituality. Kybalion, Emerald Tablets, shit like that. It's too loud. Live chats about Emerald Tablets next. Yeah. Stephanie Mears, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome home. Wait. Who's Queen? Queen? Were you calling me Queen? I'm definitely not a queen. Down for the queens, but not necessarily a queen myself. is good for us all. I'ma let my dragon lead. He's got music and raw. I go through the dark. I go through the light. Told myself 1,000 times I ain't going without a fight. Have I ever experienced ego death? Yes, I accidentally took too much of Lucy Lou one time at a music festival, and I dissolved. Shit was crazy. Um, also, I've partaken in ayahuasca ceremonies before where I experienced ego death. What I think is, I'm pretty sure it was ego death. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I have. Have I? Wait, did I miss something? What time? It's 8:30 right now. We can do an Emerald Tablets chat right now. I just have to stop the live and start a new one so that it's like somewhat cohesive with the video postings. Yeah, but we could definitely do that right now if you guys would rather do the Emerald Tablets live. You guys tell me. It's your guys' world. I'm just a scroll trying to get a nut. Uh-oh, I might have. This is the other one called Greatest Trick. Another one that I wrote on the album. Shit's fire. As you can tell, I fucking love the trumpet. I don't play it. I'll play the piano and sing. But I still fucking love the trumpet. More stumbled upon a man. I asked him, I told my good friend, could you help me with the plan? How do I change the world? How do I get you through to every boy and every girl? Want to be like you. When I look out into the world, I see nothing but destruction and fool's gold. I can't let this happen. Why are there so many distractions? Can't always be relaxing. It's not only my money they are taxing. It's like, never mind. What's my take on Eckhart Tolle? I don't have a take on Eckhart Tolle. I can't even remember what his bodies of work are. What did he write? What's Eckhart Tolle's big one that put him on the map? It was something with meditation, right? Or pain, or I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. The dude seemed to me like not as well done. What's his name? What's the other guy from the 60s? Oh my god, he's one of my favorites. How am I drawing a blank right now? He was an alcoholic, lived in San Francisco. Oh my god, you guys gotta help me out with this. Why am I not? The Power of Now. That's right. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Damn it, it's gonna kill me. Oh man. I feel like it's right in the tip of. Oh, thanks, Nethery. This is my band. And that's your boy me singing. Feeling lighter than earlier that day. Saw the creatures all around, the one job to bring me down. I saw the TV telling mine eyes lies. I saw the movies and how they hypnotized. Well, oh, how they hypnotized. I saw the possibilities of ease and how easy it is for me to fall asleep. Whoa. The one trick of a magician, you guys, is to show you something that's not there. Can't give in to all the distractions. There's nothing really there. I appreciate you too, Natalie. Thanks for that. That made me really happy. I'm glad. Yeah, someone's claiming Anubis is Batman. I have no idea where the bat came from. I don't know. I just played it off. I'm everywhere on YouTube, on Spotify, on iTunes. My band name is Bombafire, so it's spelled like this. So that's my band, and you can look me up pretty much anywhere you get your music from. This is sage. Burning sage from the mountains right over yonder. Oh, damn, Nethery, hell yeah. Well, yeah, there's the band name. I'm glad you like it. Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon. Did Raw write any books or wisdom knowledge, and did you watch the Chemic Creation on YouTube? Yeah, Raw wrote the Book of One, which is a super substantial book in the occult realm, which I, even though I haven't read it myself, recommend all you guys to read it. It's actually the next thing that's on my agenda to study and read is I love how this is the next one it plays. That's amazing. But the hell was I saying? I know. Must not have been important. Oh no, it was. It was the Book of One. That's what Raw wrote. Read that shit. I might even do a live reading of it on the channel if I ever finish the Kybalion. Palo Santo's good too. I have some Palo Santo, but I feel official because I can collect the sage myself. So I'm all like, I'm gonna go collect some sage and burn it. But Palo Santo is amazing too. It's actually a little more mellow than the sage, is what I like about the Palo Santo. Yeah, Jeremiah Sims Clark Nature. I will absolutely do an audiobook. Or wait, on Raw's Book of One. Blues, man. You know where blues originated? People say that it originated in the old black gospels and churches. Nah. Blues evolved in the fields. That's where blues started. In the fields. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Whenever you see me looking down, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to catch up with your comments because your comments are on my phone. So this is me. This is you looking at me, looking at you guys right now. Do I believe that burning cinnamon bark does anything like safe? I'm not sure what you mean by like safe, but I don't know the properties of cinnamon bark. But what we can do is, if you're trying to go the spiritual route with it, we can use law of correspondence. Cinnamon is hot, so usually hot spiced herbs are used for banishing. So getting rid of things, you could probably use cinnamon for, since it's really hot. That's what we like to do to our enemies. We burn them so that they will leave. It's also highly energetic, so it's good for stimulating new things. It's good for sparking something, kicking something up and going. And that's about all I got about cinnamon. Like I said, I don't know, but I know for a fact that burning sage inside of a closed room can kill up to 94% of the viruses, the bacteria, the germs and shit in the air for up to a month. But that's because of the chemicals that sage has inside of it. Cinnamon, I have no idea. But I do know that people use cinnamon a lot in every culture that has cinnamon growing around them uses it in their spiritual practices. Oh, well, shit. I just read that you were talking about sage. So to answer your question, there you go, sage. That's right. Cinnamon bark was good for abundance too, huh? Ipandu, is it what kind of sage though? Because there's a shit ton of different kinds of sage out there. You got the white sage, but other sage leaves can actually be used to do the same thing. But I'm just curious which one you have. Ooh, Stephanie Ramirez. I have sage on my Etsy channel now. If you want to buy sage, I have plant. I'm growing fucking sage now. So you guys selling sage in 1 gallon pots. I have already started a nursery, my own little nursery. I'm growing white sage. I'm growing a few different types of frankincense, a few different kinds of copal plants from Mexico, the resin that you can burn copal. Native tobacco. I'm growing poppies. I'm growing Mimosa hostilis, which you use to make ayahuasca. I'm growing yopo, which is, check this out, you guys. So ayahuasca, the active compound in ayahuasca is DMT. You have to mix it with another plant so that it works, but DMT is the compound. Tons of things in this world contain DMT, including you. Every time you sleep at night, you go into REM sleep, your pineal gland produces dimethyltryptamine. But a lot of people don't know that there's a ton of plants. Peregrina is a type of plant from South America, Amazon jungle as well. And they produce these seeds, the seeds are at my dad's. They're flat little seeds. They look like the size of a dime, just as wide too. And you put a bunch of them on the stove and you pop them. You put the fire on, they pop like popcorn. Peel off the outside, grind up the inside, mix it with the alkaline base because it has to be alkaline to enter your bloodstream. And what the natives would do is, just like tobacco, they'd make a snuff out of it. So they'd do the ceremony, they'd have this cool pipe. They use snail shells because snail shells are made of calcium carbonate, which is alkaline. So they crush up the snail shells, mix it with the ground and heated yopo seeds, is what it was called, yopo, and to create a snuff out of it. And they had these little tools where they put it in one hole and then put the other side of the hole in the homeboy's nose, and he'd be like, "All right, dog, I'm gonna blow. You ready?" And he goes, "Let's do this." And then homie blows the powdered mixture of the snail shells and the ground seeds straight up homie's both nostrils. It burns like Satan's booty hole. It lights your face on fire. But the active compound in yopo is, you guessed it, dimethyltryptamine. Just like ayahuasca, just like magic mushrooms, just like the hallucinogenic frogs. Um, I'm growing that as well. It's perfectly legal, by the way. All this shit that I mentioned right now is legal. All right. I'm not selling it. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just growing it for the sake of educational purposes. Disclaimer. But yeah, so I'm gonna start incorporating that into the Man of Letters channel too. My growing. I was gonna start a different YouTube channel, but I ain't got time to be fucking running multiple YouTube channels, man. And I'm not trying to build it from scratch either. Like fuck that. It took me over a year to get Man of Letters where it is today. So plus it's still got magic. I'm growing the magic plants. Why the hell not? Ooh, Epandu, take a picture of your sage and the sage blossom because your sage should be blossoming right now. Take a picture of the blossom and send it to me. Shasta, no, I'm not growing dream herb. I got seeds to grow a dream herb. The stuff that I'm actually so the dream spagyrics that I make for you guys that have mugwort and Mexican dream herb. I don't grow these. I bought them from growers, sent it out to the fucking alchemist, and he made it for me, bottled it for me, and shipped it back to me. And I bought seeds to grow my own dream herb because this shit cost a fortune. It cost like $300 to buy like just a pound of this stuff. But the seeds didn't germinate, so I gotta buy more seeds and hopefully grow some more dream herb. Josie Pie, that's cool. The wave is still going. Just hop on. It's called the party wave. Eggshell dust causes tons of sneezing when inhaled. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to use eggshells. Now what people do, there's this little green bottle from Indian stores, like with the dot, not the feather. And I think it might even just be pure calcium carbonate. They use it to thicken their soups, but people now use that because no one's trying to fucking crush up snails. But um, just for informational purposes, I'm not recommending any of you guys do this because I'm pretty sure it's illegal when you prepare it that way. So don't do this shit at home. I did not tell you to do anything with these things. Come on. Oh, I got the sniffs. Okay, well, um, you guys want to do me a solid, by the way? Go hit the like button right now so that when I end this video, it's got more likes and then gets shared further. Um, I used to average I was averaging like 15 to 20 subscribers a day at one point, and I was stoked because I was like, yeah, finally hit it. Like this is where I'm at. It's only getting better. Then I've been getting like 6, 3, -3, and I've been slumping hard the past few weeks on subscribers. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not putting out enough content or my content just sucks. Or it's just a down period. I'm not sure. But the comments that you guys leave and the likes that you make and the shares, when you share the content, that shit all helps. So thank you for that. Seriously, thank you guys for that. Oh my goodness. What do you think? You guys want to do a different video topic? You guys have anything else you want to jibber jabber about? Want to read ghost stories? Been on a ghost story kick hard these past couple weeks. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm driving home on the freeway listening to fucking ghost stories on YouTube. So much so where I seriously considered opening a ghost story YouTube account where I just told ghost stories on there all day. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to finish the damn Kybalion. Ugh. Franz Barden, yeah, he what the hell did Franz Barden do? I mean, no. I guess if I don't know what the hell he did. I've come across his name before. He's in the world of hermetics, right? Or with Aleister Crowley or something back then. In Spanish, Netherlands, you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español? Okay. Linda Johnson, to answer that question, I feel like suppressing anything will cause mental illness, and I believe that wholeheartedly. You suppress something, and it's got to find a way out. It's gonna think of a dam. You can dam water, but it's gonna find a way out eventually. And the bigger the dam, the bigger the explosion when that shit does fall down. So to answer your question, Ashira just went live. Yeah, one of the things though in this realm, suppressing spiritual gifts tends to be in the form of empathy, and people tend to suppress the empathy because if you feel too much, then it's overwhelming. Can't tell what's yours and what someone else's, and are you actually upset or is someone else upset, and they're just rubbing off on you and they're fucking your whole day up, like, you know. I would say yes, absolutely. If you suppress that, it's gonna come out in a negative way. But I guess it depends on what gift you're claiming to express or suppress. Like Stanford University did tests on people who could remote view. Ingo Swan studied with them, and they have crazy documented cases over and over again about people who are remote viewing accurately over and over and over again. CIA starts using them, FBI starts using them, fucking Russia and China start using them. Like, you guys haven't gone down the remote viewing rabbit hole, you should. But that doctor who did that study was like, everyone has these things. You know, it's not just someone with these gifts. We all have these gifts. So maybe even if we don't actively suppress them, their suppressal somehow hinders us. You know what I mean? Somehow fucks with our mind or our ability to like objectively view the world. Oh, no. I failed. I didn't meet anyone in the cave. I don't think anyone made it to the cave. We can try again tonight if you guys want to try again tonight. I'm super down. Alchemy of Life. What's up, Mango? Pero soy mexicana. Soy mexicano también. Pero otras razas también, como I don't know how to say different countries and shit. Africa. Great Britain. Apparently, I'm a quarter Great British, and some other things. Basque, Spanish. Damn, group dreamer drop time. When you say it like that, John Smith, it sounds like a cult, but I'm super down. Let me find my dream drops. I think I might have ran out. But the cool thing about being the dream drop master is that since I sell them, I've got like 50 on deck at all times. But Mexico también, don't forget about La Raza, okay? Even Native American, I'm 20% Native American from the Southern California coast too. But I feel like all Mexicans are like half Native American too, so it's not really saying much. Okay, what's good, you guys? It's 9 o'clock. Do you want to end this video and go read the last chapter of the Kybalion, or what? So we can just fucking get that over with? Because if not, I might just eat food and chill. And Netflix and chill, posible. Yeah, so. All right, I'm going to open a new dream drop because I can't find the other one. So, which one of you guys out there have the dream drops we're about to dose right now before we stop the live? I can't find it. I would love to finish it if I knew where the hell it was. I don't know where. Somewhere around here. Oh, finish it. Finish the Kybalion. All right. Mike, that's not weird. That's dope as fuck. You kidding me? Sounds awesome. All right, looks like it's just you and I tonight, John Smith. We're doing this. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's actually been a while since I've taken this stuff. I feel like if you don't take it for longer than a week, then it tastes just as bad as it did the first time you tried it. And oh my God, was that bad. Oh yeah, grab the mugwort tea, Alchemy. L for self, you're just tuning in. Better late than never. We're about to do a group dream drop dose and meet in the glow in the dark cave tonight. So feel free to join us, or if you have some mugwort lying around, I'm not sure what other dreams help that. Yeah, mugwort helps for lucid dreaming, dream recall, vividness of dreams. Wowzers. Someone left me oh my goodness. I forgot that it tastes bad, and then it tastes worse, and then it starts to go away, and then it tastes extra worse, and then it really starts to go away. Someone left me a feedback on the Etsy shop about the dream drops, complaining about how bad it tastes, and like gave me a bad rating because of it. And I explicitly say in the description of the product, hey, this tastes like shit. It's the most bitter thing you will ever have. But the compounds that make you dream are bitter. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but pretty much every compound that you guys come across is going to do anything useful for your mind is going to be alkaline. It's going to be an alkaloid. Um, Alkaloid compounds. Dimethyltryptamine is an alkaloid. Um, the terpenes inside of mugwort, alkaloids. They're all alkaloids. And I try to explain it in the description. Like, hey, heads up, it's not going to taste good, but I designed this to work, not to taste good, because it would defeat the whole purpose if I fucking threw sugar in there to make it taste good, right? Like, that's ridiculous. And you don't want to mix too many plants inside of it because then it's going to mix up the vibe. You know, who knows what happens when you mix up the herbs. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny that someone complained about the fucking taste of this thing when I specifically say that it's not gonna taste like cherry pie. The drops are good for dreaming, man. Dream recall. Here's the thing with lucid dreaming. I know I call it the lucid dream tonic, and when you hear other things, plants and herbs, says it induces lucid dreams. It doesn't induce lucid dreams, you guys. What it does is it adds clarity to your dreams. So it adds color, it adds depth, it adds detail, it adds clarity, like coherence of a dream. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I was here and then I was there, and like it made no sense. Well, before you know it, what the plants can help you do was like, okay, I remember I was in this room, I was having this conversation, I was wearing this, and that. I walked into this room and then this happened. I felt like this. I walked over here, then this happened. You know what I mean? It's coherent. It's start to finish. Mugwort, Mexican dream herb, the plants that I used in the tonic, that's what they do. They increase your dream recall, the clarity, the vividness, the number of dreams you have per night. We have a shit ton anyways, we just can't remember them. So that's what the dream drops do. And the idea is the more clarity you have inside your dream, the better chance you have of realizing you're in a dream and therefore becoming lucid. So it takes work to go lucid in a lucid dream. You can't just, as far as I know, pop something in your mouth and then boom, like lucid dream immediately. There has to be a point in the dream space where you go, oh, that's right. You become aware. You become conscious. You wake up. You wake up in the dream. And that's sort of the big symbolic meaning of lucid dreaming is you wake up in the dream. You teach yourself to wake up in the dream so that it rolls over into reality. Before you know it, you start waking up to this dream, to this matrix. This matrix being a little denser than the dream world, but a dream nonetheless, right? Just a different level of dreaming, if you will. Whole different YouTube video. Holy shit. Holy hopscotch Batman. Speaking of Batman. John Smith, just take it. All that being said, I'm telling you guys, it's intense. It's not that it tastes bad. It's just like imagine like if you've ever chewed up coffee, right? And you're like, oh man, this is bitter. Like imagine the bitterness of like 10 coffee beans concentrated into one bean, and then you ate that one bean. It's kind of how it tastes. Yeah, L for self. There you go. Looking at your hands, your feet, spinning on those. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit. But cool. John Smith. Looks like we're gonna meet at the glow in the dark cave tonight. That being said, I'm gonna end this video and start the next. All right. I'm also super hungry. Josie Pie, you gotta figure that out. Here's what you gotta do, Josie Bye. If you always get scared and wake up the moment you realize you're dreaming, you have to come up with something. So tonight, before you go to bed, say, when I lucid dream, map it out. When I lucid dream, I'm going to get scared, because that's what always happens. When I get scared, this is what I'm going to do to counteract the fear. And what's going, and then use your imagination for what works. Like, why are you scared? I know you're scared because I don't know, but use your imagination. Figure out why you're scared. Figure out something creative to combat that, and write that down. And what's going to happen is you'll have a dream. You'll go lucid. You'll go, oh shit, that's right. This is what's going to happen. I'm having a lucid dream. I'm going to get scared. Eventually, I'm going to wake up. This time, I have a plan though. Once I get scared, I'm going to do this. Boom. I do that all the time for my lucid dreams, because in my lucid dreams, I get excited. And when I get excited, the dream starts to shake. And so I put in the lucid dream, it's going to sound silly, but I put these discs on the corners, and like that stabilize the room. I call them stabilizers. So I throw these discs out and they stick on the walls, and it stabilizes the dream so that I can last longer inside the lucid dream. But that's what I mean. You got to use your imagination for this shit. Like whatever you think will stick for you. Ooh, that's a good idea, Linda. Okay. Damn, I got a little too much shit inside of this. Mira said that KB, guys. I'm gonna end this video right now, and I'm gonna start up the last chapter of the Kybalion. So if you're here, cool. If you want to go to bed, that's cool too. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. I'll see you in a sec.